Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. Had to get me a drink for these allergies I got going on. Drinking me, I recently has stopped. I stopped drinking G Fuel because I hate the fact that when you make it, it's like chalky almost. Like the powder never fully dissolves, and so you get this chalky kind of taste or chalky kind of feel in your mouth, and I hate that. So I've been kind of wanting to try another one of these drinks, and I know a lot of people now like Gamer Sups, and Gamer Sups kind of annoys me because I'm not all into this whole titty anime bullshit, and that's what a lot of Gamer Sups has. So I just ordered me some free samples, and I bought a shaker cup that didn't have a big titted anime girl on it. And I ordered one flavor, which is the Arctic Cooler, but I've been trying these samples, and I think the one that I like the most so far, unfortunately, is called Titty Milk. And yes, Clive, exactly. I feel the exact same way. Why is it that the flavor I have to has to have such a shit name? Some of the names for these flavors are really stupid. But yeah, Titty Milk. That's what I'm drinking right now, and it has the color of like jizz, to be honest. So it's the color of coom. All right, we're gonna go talk to Martha and give her this gem.
We weren't expecting you.
You guys talk while I drink my titty milk. Let's shake it a little bit.
Seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
Star Ruby. No, I ordered me a tub of this titty milk.
Star Ruby?
God damn it.
I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
In my head,
Think of the difference as interest.
part of me wants to title this
Word got out.
Drinking Titty Milk, but I'm not going to do that.
Would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't
The
it?
Lord.
The old goat working himself to death again.
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement, and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do. Go will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
Yeah, just, as long as he's not dead. Alright, well, first thing we need to do is we need to go kill these elder antelopes. Yeah, we're gonna just have to ride there.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Alright, yeah, we'll go underneath here. And then off to the side. don't think we've fought an elder antelope at this point.
No mistakes. Well, it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place.
Well, there's some regular antelope here. Oh.
I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal?
I thought I had my fire on. Oh, here you go. That was unnecessary, but there you go. Don't think we needed to do that.
Will it be enough, I wonder?
Go ahead, Torgal, it's all yours. He's fucking stoked.
I say that answers my question. Which means
So,
we have to
yeah.
lose no thanks.
Give me my bones and my titty milk. I'm done.
Just
I'm
a
done
big
saying
puppy,
that.
aren't
I'm
you?
sorry.
A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you.
I finished it
Torgal.
anyway. It's gone.
Lady
So
Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on.
no
boy.
more of that. We don't even talk about it. All right. Okay, so back to the hideaway. Everything's done. You can turn everything into everybody. All right.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Oh look, God's still alive. He didn't actually
Right.
die.
Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
So basically, he was useless. He didn't do anything.
Lady Karen, Goat tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you?
I've always
Fine.
been one.
But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not.
Okay, I'll take that.
Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get us beyond that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledges are square.
Right away.
I'll tell you what, though, Otto, you better start paying these people. They're going to go on strike.
Yeah, plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used, either out of habit or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Oh boy, here we go.
20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... I forget where. And having nothing better to do on the long nights, we set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that. On account of making a fine maiden's belly fat.
Yeah, I heard about your son.
Close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
That's fucking depressing. What the fuck? Okay. There's a cutscene for it, too?
He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall.
Okay, I guess.
But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off.
I don't know why we're dredging all this up. Seems kind of like a strange time to be, like, bringing all this shit up.
You're wrong, though.
We're just trying to, like, repay debts and stuff.
It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us.
Yeah, I get it. Teamwork.
How
many times we all gotta say it over and over again?
Direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
What the fuck are they doing? What the fuck?
Would you rather go at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Can we speed this up? I want to turn my other shit in so I can get some actual rewards.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
All right, put it in my room. All my other trinkets.
This'll do me just fine. Thanks.
Stick in my room with all my trinkets. My trinkets! My chest with my trinkets!
Already have.
All that just to turn some shit in? And all I got was 20 fucking renown after having to watch all that shit? Yeah, it's in my chambers. Never once washed his goblet. Disgusting. Fucking vile. Alright, let's take this bomb ash.
I think Mid might need some help.
All right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
There you go.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Alembic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then. Let's get this contraption up and running.
Alright, what am I getting out of this? Better be something good, goddammit. It's probably just gonna be like my potions are they're better now.
The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that.
Oh, is this the one? So we get to carry more now?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest lever supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
Oh, finally.
That's
Carry
the
more.
spirit. Leave it with me.
I've been waiting for this.
Maybe a mo.
Bro, you gotta stop, like, shortening words. Kind of sound like an idiot.
Well, what you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
The question is, how much more can we actually
No. Thank you.
put in there?
Supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Alright, so... Treat potion satchel. Increasing consumable inventory capacity. Does it automatically go up, or... I mean, like, does it automatically refill? Excuse me? Or do I have to buy more? Potions 4 to 6, high potions 3 to 4, strength and tonics 2 to 3. All right, decent enough. I mean, it's like it's not like a ton more, but it's more nonetheless.
I have done it, Sid. I have learned all the letters, every one.
Okay. Whee!
I went up to give some breeze to...
Alright, before we talk to him, we're going to talk to her.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
Just slaying a behemoth, or a curl, a bison, a minotaur, or an adamantoise. One would be hard-pressed to find a larger leg bone. If this does not satisfy Torval's ancestral hunger, chances are nothing will.
You can, eh? I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
Alright. We can
Sorry for the wait.
give him the sweatstone.
But hopefully he'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
Right.
A whetstone? Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
And then he told me.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the Cursebreakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valesthian steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, Sunshine. I'll be working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it.
Yes, sir.
You come and find me when you've got the materials.
Of course.
Right? I will.
Question is, do I have the materials now? Probably not. Alright. Excalibur. Excalibur recipe. Alright, well we can at least look, I guess.
What do you need? What do you want?
Oh yeah, Scarletite, Grimmelkin Hide, Bomb Ember. Alright, well, there we go.
No scratches, all right?
So then that means that we don't need... Diamond Sword is no good to us, which is nice. We can just skip over Diamond Sword.
Anything else?
Nice. Oh, that's pretty sick, actually. Okay.
He cracked the crystal too? You're joking.
So now we have Sid's Goblet. So we have the Oath. We have Sid's Goblet. With the Martell Apples. And we have Ambrosius Tack. There's still so many things to get. Is there anything new in here besides, like, enemies, I wonder? Oh, flashbang. Stage replay. So it's basically like the major, like the main mission type things you can replay. That's kind of cool, actually. Arcade mode. Your stage will be scored on your performance. Higher score, better your overall rating. Rainbow. Right. So these are like the major boss battles. And then, of course, the Hall of Virtue, which has all the enemies that you come across.
Oh, I'm never drinking again.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
Yeah.
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power.
Oh, shit.
Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
Well, still don't really know how to like trigger these powers. Caval's Fang. Slightly increased Torgal's attack potency. That's pretty good. Probably not something that I would use, but...
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive?
Yeah,
I have compiled some new
turn in a
entries,
little bit more
if you would like to see them.
information. Whoa, we're very
What
close.
subject shall we consider today?
Versus an interest, Kuka, Orgi, Harbard, Ashley. I'm never gonna call her Mid. I'm gonna always call her Ashley. Or Ferda, Bernard. Teddens. What the fuck else is there? Oh. Auto. Right, Leyland Ash. Cressida. Alright, get rid of all these. Free Cities of Canver. That's a pretty cool flag. Right, that. I cannot wait to see that fucking ship built. Titan. Alright, there we go. We're getting very close to level 5. There's a trophy for hitting level 5, so we're pretty close.
You're always welcome, Clive.
All right, well, we got all that done, so now we can go talk to what's her face and get more renown rewards. So we've hit the like 700 mark. Done all those side quests.
Is that the thing Tomes
Oh,
held to
I
build?
didn't check to see if I needed to buy more potions and stuff. Should probably check to do that.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Gulpin. Alright, sell. We're gonna sell the
I
enhancer.
reckon I can find a buyer.
I'm gonna sell this.
I'll be thankful you got that much.
I'll keep this for now. Just because I don't necessarily know. Alright, yeah, I do need a potion. I need to purchase
Better
them.
I'll be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
I'm gonna purchase 2 of these as well because
It'd
I have
better
yet to
I'll be
have
here.
them.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here.
Alright.
Is that all?
Alright, 6. So, we got all of our potions and everything. We've got everything done, right? Yeah. World map, there isn't anything else currently. Speaking of, I want to see something real quick. So, the local map, just kind of want to make sure that there's no other, like, places we can go, like, see, like, how these are inaccessible. Like, any other areas that we are, like, that we haven't been able to go yet. I mean, Rosaria has nothing. Can't go here yet. Still inaccessible. Because we came down here. Okay. And then for this, that's inaccessible. So are these. We can't get up here because that's a cliff edge. And we can't get up to any of these yet as well, so. Okay. Just want to make sure about all that. Right, Desiree.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Light from the heavens. The goddess Gregor teaches us that to walk with the wretched is an act of greater good. If we accept the truth, one could not rightly call he who follows this path an outlaw, humble servant.
Here
Like
you
Cleric's
are.
medallion. Right. So I'm gonna get 850 to unlock more.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Like I said, I wonder how high that goes. At least to 1,000, probably.
Asterix, we'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that, in those words.
Man, this sword's actually pretty sick looking.
Did, yes.
And I'm getting a good look at it. The little crosses that are on the blade there.
Were you born yesterday or something?
Man.
There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Yeah, the, sick. Extra Lionheart tonic. I think I might. Yeah, I'll keep the stone skin for now. still at 7. Monday plays such as the Adventures of Sir Crandall taking a embellishing tale considerably. Historians do agree that long ago the nations of Listia were for a short time united under a single king and his band of loyal knights. Whether or not he was indeed crowned upon drawing a sword from a stone is a matter still up for debate. Okay, so it is like the Excalibur, right? We still have the Coral Sword. Invictus and Braveheart. I just kind of was like, yeah, I wish, you know what I would love? I know that people have, if you haven't been like playing this at all, there is like a lot of talks about like DLC stuff being added, because apparently that door that we came across, everybody's been wondering about the door as well, thinking that maybe it's going to be some kind of DLC like tower type of thing, like Devil May Cry, you know how they have the tower. It's going to be something like that. And I would love, if they were going to do like DLC or like other updates, I would love for them to have a update where you were able to, like, if they had like a viewer for all of the weapons, so that you could like zoom in and like look at all the weapons and kind of like get good looks at them. Because like I would love to get a good look at all of the blades in like a model viewer or whatever. That would be sick. I would love a model viewer.
Obelith, have you seen Mid?
Because I love all the swords in this game.
In a boat.
There's so many unique ones.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry at all, are you?
I'm sure people would love a model viewer to look at all the characters as well.
Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post
my uncle.
bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelith.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
Ow. My nose kind of hurts. A request for assistance. My dear boy, my journey to Canver has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in the Free Cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I, for one, believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canverian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guild masters are rapping at our door. Which is why I pin you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those that might mean, those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attacks. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving uncle, Baron.
Trouble in Canva. Well,
maybe that's why she's headed there?
Someone to keep an eye on, Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Got to admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in and all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me.
Count on me.
Give Sid and the others my regards.
You can count on me.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
It's like a place that's like Sid's legacy. Oh, this is our old hideaway. The old place. It's all destroyed and shit now. I brought a flower.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
Well, that's why we got two more.
May we join you?
Gilliam! Oh, and Goots! What's up, brother? Oh, and Karen as well.
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, why are you here?
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
I'm just hanging around. Oh, she brought a flower as well. Oh no, our flowers.
It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on.
Do you think if we destroyed all the mother crystals, the blight would like go away?
There'll be no escaping sights like these.
Like, do you actually think that that's what will happen? Do you think that like it will actually just like recede and just like disappear?
Because
that's what Sid thought.
Until every mother crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them.
Do you actually think that that's what will happen?
The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the crystalline dominion.
Because like I think that
Our next target.
I feel like maybe the blight will just like not. It will just stop where it is and it'll just stay there,
It's
and
the
then
capital of the
it just
Empire
they'll have to
these
make
days.
do.
I wouldn't like to think
with
how
what we have
tightly
left.
guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goose.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins?
I have
thought
not.
You might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bucklad.
Get off! Your fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav?
Already on my way, Captain.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
He's a proper little lord. Ooh. Alright, so now we got a new place. Leighton's Cleft. Oh, okay. So it's in the it's in one of those inaccessible places that we have had yet. Right. Very nice. Very, very nice. Eastern Dalmatia. By the way, anybody seeing Barbenheimer this weekend? Y'all seeing Barbie or Oppenheimer or both? They're both really, really fucking sad movies. Well, for different reasons. Oppenheimer is just like tragically sad because of like history, and Barbie is sad for a numerous amount of reasons.
How are you feeling?
Better.
So, how does everybody feel about Barbenheimer? You guys seen it this weekend?
And Torgal helped too, didn't you, boy?
We I went and saw Oppenheimer on Friday when it opened. We have one of the 70mm copies here in Arizona. I had to go to Phoenix to see it, but we have one theater, one of the 19 here in the United States. We have the 70mm. Ooh, there's a door here. Oh, this is inaccessible. Oh, that just leads back to here. And I went and saw Oppenheimer, and holy shit, that movie is fucking nuts. And there's no CGI, which is even more crazy, because when you see it and you kind of realize, you're like, I don't understand that there's no CGI in this movie.
Until the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
And then I saw Barbie yesterday, and man, I'll tell you what, if because I'm a Billie Eilish fan, so her song that she did for the movie, What Was I Made For, is I'm sobbing. That shit, I heard it before I went and saw the movie, and it like brought me to tears. But seeing it in the film, oh man, what a wreck I was. That movie is. I have to say that if you have any, I would say this, if you have any girls, if you're a parent and you have any girls that are around the age of like 9 to 12, this is a great movie for them, because there's a lot of like, I guess you could say, it's not, I wouldn't say coming of age in like in a sense of puberty, but coming of age in a sense of humanity in that film. And man, both are fantastic. I recommend both of them. So, yeah, go see those. They're both fantastic films. Oh, there's a side quest over here. There's seemingly a side quest here. Get cart. Okay. Get cart.
think.
Hi, Baldy.
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
Oh, what about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Oh, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker, but I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation...
Is your name Jonas?
Bastards are lying in wait.
Or like Jonas, when the Z's silent.
We
Jonas
may have
is...
seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out?
Yeah, I got you.
Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Yeah, sure, and I'll get renowned, so...
have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Boklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
I will say, by the way, if you're living in Arizona and you want to see Oppenheimer in the 70 mil, it's at the Harkins at the Arizona Mills Mall. It's Harkins 18, if you're wondering. If you live in Arizona, or if you live near Arizona and you don't have the 70 mil and you want to see it, I would suggest hurrying up and buying tickets because they are selling out very quickly.
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits.
Ow.
Nice try.
This one.
Oh. Alright, here we go. Now I'm going to attack with everything we got. Oh, we did 40,000 damage. We're very close. We're gonna need like a boss of some kind to get the 50,000, but we're very close. We're getting very close to doing that. We're gonna need to have really what I think we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to have a full set of 4 bars. And we're gonna have to like just deal out every single power that we can.
That's them dealt with.
And hopefully, if we're lucky, we'll be able to get it. Oh, it's through here. Here it is. It's full of lettuce and apples and like berries and shit. And those like whatever those things were called. those
Seems we
Pipco
found
nuts or whatever.
ourselves the right
I
man
can't
for
remember.
the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry
These
about.
guys are suspicious now. These guys are a little suspicious to me.
It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
Fucking excuse me?
So rude, brother.
I think they just wanted this shit for themselves.
If we want his help again next time.
Yeah, see, they wanted this shit for themselves, is what they wanted. These guys are probably also, like, bandits or some shit. They're just pretending. Yeah, they're a bunch of bullshitters. Can't bullshit a bullshitter, I guess. They're not taking those back. They're keeping them for themselves. I'm probably going to get a quest at some point that's like...
Thought the bastards would have eaten a lot by now.
So he told you, they're just...
We won't be going hungry. That's for
See?
sure.
See, I told you. I told you. Fucking assholes.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold at least. The path continues on the other side.
This is pretty cool. Goes all the way down. You see over here. It's like a big canyon. Oh, we got some of these.
Over here! Ogle, kill! This one. All yours, Ogle.
Get fucked! Alright, very nice. Three desert roses. Alright, nice horde. Where is this actually going? Oh, the Steps of the Forgotten. Alright. That's really cool. Final Sin. That is like the bluest, glassiest water. It looks so nice.
The land of the gods.
It's like refreshing as all hell.
It's even more impressive than I imagined. I
Yes.
remember being captivated by the story as a
It's like
child.
Niagara Falls on crack.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls.
Wow, look at that.
Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him two curses.
Dominant sin bearers.
Yep.
To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Well, I want to know, what is it? Meanwhile... Yep, there it is. Meanwhile... Question is, how are we going to destroy that crystal? This place is fucking huge, and we have to get to the palace.
True, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
Oh boy, here we go.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
He's pissed. He's so fucking pissed.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it. And I can think of none better suited to the task.
He doesn't even, like, do anything. He just sits here and, like, he's such, like, a little pissant.
There is other news, Dion.
He doesn't, like, do anything. I'm not saying Dion should be Emperor. I'm just saying.
The pillars of the Republic have fallen.
Well, now they know.
Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
I know I keep calling it Valisthea, by the way.
These are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words
I forget.
of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Grieger, made flesh.
I don't get it. He's a dominant.
Camp, Dion, and
I just don't understand. He's a dominant. He could do literally whatever he wants. He could.
The true power of Sanbreque.
He could fucking destroy these three. I just don't understand why he's not. If he's so upset about not being emperor,
I find you.
Why doesn't he just kill his? Why did he just kill them?
Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another?
Uh-oh.
Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me.
Fuck you! You fuck! Boo!
Boo! The nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
I'm gonna kill that bitch. I'm telling you. I'm going to. It is going to happen.
Traitress.
She's going to die.
She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
I agree.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to
Thank you,
Sanbreque.
Dion, for seeing reality.
I trust you will continue to serve your emperor in the wars to come.
Look, he's a
Silence, insolent wretch!
Dude, just.
You will bend the knee.
He doesn't have to bend the knee. He's fucking dominant.
Sire.
Oh, Dion, don't! Don't, Dion!
This
Turn!
dance is over.
Do it! Come to the dark side, Dion!
Your Radiance, the Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men.
See?
They're so boring.
He doesn't give a fuck. Why make him emperor? Like,
I'm
my
hungry,
God.
Father.
He's
Can't
the
we have
worst.
luncheon instead?
Dion, you could destroy these three.
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
Oh my God, this bitch.
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion.
Count
A
yours!
firstborn child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher.
Bitch, your days are numbered.
Blood stain the throne.
Oh my God. Dion, let's team up, brother. Is she gonna fuck him? God, she's the worst! I hate her! Is she like such a... Oh, hi, Dion. Oh my... I'm so sick of her! I want her gone!
Markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
How long do I have to wait? Me and Dion need to team the fuck up. We need to team up for real. Alright, what do we have here? We got the Republican Gate. We got... Let's get on the Chocobo and see maybe if there's any like new creatures around. It's possible that there could be. Alright, the Leg Eaters, we already got them.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But? It's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
Okay, some Steel Silk. I just kind of want to take a look around.
They've closed the road to Randalar.
If the siege breaks, they'll need more than this to stop the Imperial legions marching on the capital.
So these people are wanting to get through, they're waiting.
Oh, I'm done for.
There's a chest over here. Oh shit. That's a whole bunch of stuff.
If you haven't got a pass, you're not getting through.
I'm me. Okay. Oops.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Is there anything back here? No. It is not. Excuse me, Jill. These like big old antelope things. Helldiver. Okay,
You deserve a rest.
Over here! Get him!
alright. Let's go up here, shall we? I probably, at some point, I'm gonna, like, look at a guide for all of the, oh. Okay. What? Hello? I want to see what this looks like. Oh, that's kind of sick. It's not as good, obviously, but I just want to see what it looks like. It's pretty sweet. Cool. I'm probably gonna look at some point for a guide on all of like the music stuff, because I might actually want to get all of it. Let's just bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 bark. Collateral flames. My nose hurts today. Like I said, I've had these allergies going all fucking morning, and now that it's like it's 4:30. Oh. Can't get up there, but it looks like there's gonna be something here at some point. Like there will be a an enemy. Torgal kill!
It's over.
Nice, Jill. Very nice. Alright. Ambrosia.
Good girl. Faster.
Alright, what do we have? So, we're headed up to here. Ooh, there's a shop, too.
More refugees.
And they're all making for the crystalline dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing. Time to fight.
You lose. The Bocklod markets.
This is where
Nice.
we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion. Bloody crimson caravans. Scoop me.
Markets right here. Oh, sick! We got an obelisk here as well.
What are you looking for?
Enhancer. Meteorite, Desert Rose. Nice.
Many thanks.
We will grab that. Thank you very much. I'm gonna keep the sword just in case. So this increases the healing potency. Well,
You're sure you don't need it?
I don't. No. Some of my valuables too.
Farewell.
Chocobo stable, assuming. Got a chest here. Ah, see, it's Sand in the Storm and Orchestra roll. See, so I know that there's some of them hidden in like chests and stuff in the world, and I'm gonna have to like, I'm gonna have to figure out where the chests, because probably once we get towards the end of the game, I'm sure there'll be like a point of no return type of thing, and I'll have to look. I'll have to find a guide and look for where the ones in the world are, because I know that you get some just from doing quests and everything, like as you progress, but the other ones I'm gonna have to look for in chests.
Water. Come one, come all, feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
Yo, is that non?
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheap.
That's naan, brother. That's some of the best bread.
You're more than welcome to look.
Oh, I want some curry now. I'm just thinking get some lamb Rogan Josh. Oh.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we?
Goots.
He must be around here somewhere.
Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
Peaches, peaches, peach. All right.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Lots of stuff around here. Oh, yeah, there he is. It's like, how can we miss this big son of a bitch? What's up, kids?
There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will
What
you?
the fuck did you do?
Slow down, Goods. Just tell us what happened.
Oh, it's dishware.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone.
Oh, the multi-pass.
Without it, we won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Corbin Dallas, multi-pass.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where. I've got a pal in Bocklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure nothing else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Okay.
Let's
Make
keep
for the
an eye out
Crimson
for this red
Caravans.
chocobo, then.
Yeah, red chocobo.
Stops next to the check.
We've seen like the blue-green one. It's called like the Bluebird or whatever. And we have a white one, and they're mostly yellow. I don't know if I've ever seen a red chocobo. Oh, they mean like this. It's called the red chocobo, but it's not actually a red chocobo. It's just a.
Coach.
It's just a.
It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion.
Whoa!
We're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait, don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad?
10 million fucking gills for travel. I got my own. You have a red chocobo? Do you like have an actual red
I
chocobo?
gather Lady Karen didn't
Or
send you.
you just call it that? I'm gonna Google this.
So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble.
Yeah, red chocobos exist. They haven't been Final Fantasy
It's told us
14.
that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now,
I say like Final Fantasy
can't
14,
say
you can
for
make
sure who
chocobos
took
different
your
colors.
pass,
Make them
but
blue
I
or black
suspect
or.
I know why they did it. Let me explain.
There's so many different colors that you can make them. I never played Final Fantasy 14. I played a little bit of 15. I've never played 14, though.
Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all.
Yeah, and they're hard to get,
demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity.
Yeah.
Leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Mm-hmm.
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
So then how are they changing them?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots's pass, no doubt.
Alright.
Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back?
I mean, I'm gonna have to do something about it.
No more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and 2 birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion goods?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
I mean, plus we're gonna be helping the village, so why not?
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Chive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
Just chiving. You can say like, oh, there he is, chiving. You can say that kind of shit. I'm fine with that. Little nicknames here or there. Hey, Crimson Collar seal. God, I still wish that we were wearing all these different seals. Put him on a little belt.
And he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Alright. To Catch a Thief. That was a show. If you've never seen it, it was on Discovery. And it was a... Man, when did it come on? Let me Google this. It was a show about basically people... They used to not have, like... You know, they would not have good security. And so... Well, let me see. Catch a Thief. It came on... No. Yeah, there it is. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, It Takes a Thief. Sorry, It Takes a Thief. So, It Takes a Thief was this show that basically these they were two ex robbers, or they were two ex not bank robbers, but like they used to break into homes, and basically they would go to people's houses on the show and they would expose their bad security, where they would have one of them would have the people in the house they would sit out in a van and they would see all these security cameras that they would put in the house, and then they would have the other guy who was this master home invader. He would break into their house and he would steal as much shit in 5 minutes, and this guy would literally take TVs and all this jewelry. He would crack safes, all this stuff, and then he would steal their cars from the garages, and he would be out in 5 minutes. And it was nuts to watch. It was so intense. It was a great show. It used to be on Discovery. Here it says it came on in 2005, somewhere around there. It was a pretty great show if you've never seen it. But it's like, man, TV. I'll tell you what, TV back in the mid 2000s used to have some real entertaining shit, and that was one of those. That was one of those shows. It Takes a Thief. Anyway. Okay, so we're going back up here. You're not talking to me, are you? Oh, he's talking to this lady on the ground. Hey! Hey! You fucking stop it! I'm gonna fucking die. Don't talk to her that way. Don't talk to the branded people that way.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
I'm sorry, what?
It'll keep you warm.
No, I'm set.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular?
This guy kind of looks like Ichiban from Yakuza. It's kind of got the same kind of like,
expect you want to know more.
like frizzled, kind of puffed out hair. Ichiban's hair is a little bit more of an afro, but
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs.
of course they are.
Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger.
Yeah, I mean he's a big dude,
trying
so.
to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
Okay.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you in... Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know, then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
So maybe maybe the person doing this is kind of like Varys from Game of Thrones. If you've ever seen, if you've watched Game of Thrones, the spider. He uses what they call little birds, children, to kind of like do things for him. Maybe it's somebody who's housing a bunch of like orphaned children, and he gives them food and a place to stay if they do things for him. If they steal stuff or they.
Taste my peaches. They're sweet.
Peaches. I'm not doing it again.
Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Illegal.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Sorry.
To go away.
I'll leave you alone.
What a fucking dick. Alright, well.
I'll take the large one.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
You won't find anything of this quality in...
inside.
Come, taste my peaches. The finest earthenware from the Free Cities.
Ah, here we go. It's like, there's gotta be another one.
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Oh, these. A lot of these poor kids, man. They're all by themselves. They gotta fend for themselves and.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap. Porter for hire.
That's that then.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Yeah, and I'm broke. Enough of your whining.
I hate that.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Peevish boy? Like Peeves?
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like
Peeves.
to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now. What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do. Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the Chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
But what? There he is. All right, you little kid.
Oh, shit. I'm cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Call themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me a good gill if I did what they told me.
But they're not, are
I knew
they?
they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hunter.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him! I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
And we really gotta feed these kids, man. Oh boy, speaking of. They've come looking for trouble.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
We're not them!
Don't hurt him.
This guy kind of looks like Sid a little bit.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are.
We are. We're looking...
Brooch. Where did you get it?
From Eloise, goddamn.
Master Theo.
Theo.
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Oh, Eloise, your sister. Theodore. He's kind of got that Sid vibe a little bit.
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hans is a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
All right. It takes a thief. We're at 8:05 on the Renown.
Oh. Where is it?
I have a letter here. Also something for tomes. I'm gonna travel back to the hideaway real quick. I want to see what this thing from tomes is. I also want to check to see.
Cook's dead, isn't he?
Yeah. I was hitting X because I'm jumping. I want to check my renown thing and see what it goes up to now.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Oh, it's 8:50.
Come
God
again.
damn it.
I may have more for you.
So you think this means that we're gonna get tomes up to level 5? Maybe?
My knowledge is yours. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
Yeah, there it is.
This, I believe you will find most interesting.
Heart of the Mother Crystal? Lost Mother Crystals. Oh, you mean like the ones that are destroyed now. Gil, Adamantite.
You wish to study the tomes?
Dalmecus Falls. Buttes, Theo. Louise. Claude.
You are always welcome, Clive.
Sick. Let's see what this letter is as well.
He cracked the crystal too.
About the other day. You know, I never shed a tear in front of no one, not even my mother. And you won't soon catch me doing the like again. So If it please your lordship, we can both forget about the whole damn thing. The Cid I chose to follow all them years ago is gone, and there ain't no dragging him back from the depths of whatever hell he's talked his way into. But his legacy that lives on in you and everyone else here in the hideaway is sure as the sky is blue. At least I think it's still blue. As long as it is, I'll be right here where you can count on me, Otto. Alright. So, let's go down here to the little orchestral thing. I actually found have a guide here.
Thank you, Clive.
So, let's see here. Of course, they're not like... See, this is found in a treasure coffer. Purchased from a vendor. Betrayal. Vendor from the Patron's Whisper. The Patron's Whisper. So, this is a vendor. This is Patron's Whisper. Do we have... Let's see. In order, so hideaway. Where the heart is. Our terms. Sorrow's faded form. We don't have Twilight. It's automatically acquired. Do we have Forevermore? We do. Idols of the Empire? Or... yeah. We have that. Founder's Footsteps, we have that too. Lovely Dark Deep. Lovely Dark and Deep, yeah. Before the Storm. Yep. A Rose is a Rose. 1,000 Tomes. 1,000 tables. Wow, so there, one of these things, the Patron's Whisper, it's called To Sail Forbidden Seas, requires 2,850 renown. So that goes up pretty fucking high. Alright. So yeah, like, acquired during main scenario, that's a treasure coffer. Another treasure coffer, that's a vendor. That's a vendor, and then these two are found from the Patron's Whisper for the renown. So, not too many more to actually find. So, there's that. I mean, there's only a few. I have to figure out where they are so that I can have to figure out which ones are which that I still need to get to get the ones in the treasure coffers at least. If I've been to the area, at least, thus far. Alright, let's talk to Theo.
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Honza, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
To Leighton's Cleft, then?
Blood from the stones.
Leighton's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
Okay.
That's that then.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep
Run like the wind.
Might as well just Ambrosia for the sake of it. Oh, well, now. Aha.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have sworn you do I doubt these
Fuck
were the
you.
leaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
Hello, we killed your friends. We're here to kill you now.
We got company!
More foot soldiers.
And they're all dead.
Fewer now.
Whoa, what the? Oh, it's the guy's staff. It was like moving, so I was like, oh god, is that like a snake or some shit? Alright, here's our camp.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Fuck! It's that guard from Bocklad! Kill him! Kill them all!
Over here!
Nice try. This one.
All yours, Torgal.
Torgo's backflip off of this guy. Just midair fucking backflip. Alright, well. I did almost 40,000. We are gonna have to have like an actual boss. I'm sure I can probably get it if I do like a chapter select type thing.
Rings, purses.
Do it in the battle.
And traders' passes.
Whatever.
Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
I'll have to try it off
Not
camera.
yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Okay. Well, now we can travel back here and tell her that everything has been sorted out. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Yeah, that's why it's called the Red Chocobo. I was thinking that she had an actual Red Chocobo.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
He kinda did. Like a little bit got in our way.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goots' pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on
I
the
don't
same
need to tell you the
side.
fuck I am.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need.
Keep my
For a
identity
small
secret if
fee,
I want.
We'll move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field?
Fair enough.
Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
Ooh, Crimson Compass. Another seal.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
Fuck yeah. Oh, look, they combined together. The collar and compass.
I shall bear it.
That's kind of sick. They combine together
All that
into
remains
one.
is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots' pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
Yeah, fuck you. I ain't giving you shit. Kick-ass. Ooh, Trader's Pass. There it is. Thunderstorm. It's Thunderstorm cooldown. Meteorite.
Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Alright, we also have some side quests. So think that we'll do these side quests. Onward Discovery, Live and Let Live, Bearer of Good News. We'll do those next time. We'll get all those, and yeah, I'm gonna travel real quick back to the hideaway, because I'm gonna try to do that like 50k damage thing to like a boss of some kind in the little fighting whatever the hell, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the little fighting thing. I'm gonna try that real quick. We'll try that real quick right before we go. And yeah, and then we'll do those next time. So if I do this, wait, hold on a second, hold on. I have to check to make sure it doesn't say in training mode. Yeah, excluding battles in the Hall of Virtue. Okay. Well, fully primacy free, yeah. Okay, so I can't actually do it in this. Yeah, so. So yeah, I can't do it in Hall of Virtue. I have to do it in Did you do it in arcade mode or stage replay? I don't know. We'll have to figure it out sometime. Okay, so with that being said, then yeah, I'll Alliant reports, reading table. We'll leave that and travel back here, and we'll do these side quests next time before we go and talk to Goots. And yeah, so take care, everybody. I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.